It's the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, June 14th. I'm James Spann. We'll maintain the chance of scattered showers and storms on through the rest of the week, but the weekend ahead looking pretty good with drier and, dare I say, cooler air. How about that? Let's go in there and check things out today. This is the water vapor satellite view. A little upper trough nearby, and that's produced a lot of storms across the southeastern states today. There's the Alabama radar at 2:35. Now, we had some morning storms that stabilized the air mass for the Birmingham metro, but new storms are forming to the west. Tuscaloosa County, Pickens County, that was the radar at 2:35. And again, we could see a shower or storm at any time later this afternoon or tonight. With the upper trough nearby, and the storms could produce heavy rain in spots, a lot of thunder and lightning. And as expected, the weather not as hot today. 87 the high for Birmingham so far as of 2 o'clock. Tomorrow, pretty much the same, will be close to 90, but Thursday could be a pretty hot day. In fact, we could see some upper 90s on Thursday. That should be the hottest day of the week and maybe the hottest day so far this year. On the watch warning map, a hodgepodge there of heat advisories and severe weather watches. Here's a tornado watch for parts of Minnesota until 10 o'clock tonight. That's a sign this is June. This is their core tornado season now up there. There is an enhanced risk of severe weather for parts of Minnesota and Iowa. Tomorrow, a slight risk from near Jackson, Tennessee, up to Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, and Cleveland. A marginal risk down to the northwestern corner of the state. And on day 3, which is Thursday, there's a marginal risk of severe weather for a pretty good chunk of the state. And what's going to happen on Thursday, the weather really heats up. Again, we could see upper 90s. That's going to make the air very unstable. The capes could exceed 4,000 joules. And some of the storms Thursday afternoon could really pack a punch. Maybe a wet microburst or two and just gobs of lightning. So just be aware of that. But again, a decent part of the day Thursday will likely be dry. Where storms do form, they'll pack a punch. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday morning, about 1 inch. But again, after Friday, looks like we'll go dry for a few days. Tropics are quiet, no tropical mischief across the Atlantic basin for a while. So here we go, the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time, 1 o'clock p.m. Of course, the main westerlies are up north. Little weakness in the ridge here. And again, we are expecting to see, like today, scattered to numerous showers and storms. The sun out at times. The high will be around 90 in most spots. Now, Thursday, again, we're going to zoom up into the upper 90s. The GFS is at 97, or at 98. The NAM is at 97. And where storms do form Thursday afternoon, they could be pretty strong. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then Friday, a surface boundary approaches. We'll maintain the chance of at least scattered showers and storms Friday. The high should be in the low 90s. And then we get into that more refreshing air mass over the weekend. This is Saturday, sunny, less humid. Highs mid to upper 80s. Sunday, very nice. We start the day in the 60s, the high in the mid to upper 80s. The humidity will be low. Really nice weather for the weekend, as nice as it gets here. And again, there's a look at the precipitable water values for Sunday. Those shades of brown, that is amazingly dry for summertime here. And no showers to dodge. Monday still looks pretty dry on this run. Sunny with a high around 90. And this is Tuesday, a week from today, June 21st. Watching that big old nasty 597 heat bubble. We have seen at times 6,000 meters showing up out there. And that is just blazing heat. Tries to nose in here, so obviously heat levels will be climbing. Probably see mid-90s, and again, that looks pretty dry. This is the end of the forecast period. Friday of next week, June 24th. That old nasty upper high is sitting on top of us. That's a 597 circle around Memphis, and if that's right, that could be pretty hot. Fair warning. Look at the anomalies. They don't look that bad, though. And again, if we get some decent soil moisture from the rains this week, that will certainly help. Really, the hottest values, or the bigger anomalies are out there across parts of the high plains. Check the numbers off the European. It's been performing much better. And again, you can see it's got 93 Thursday. I think will be hotter than that. Then for the weekend, probably 80s. And then we go back in the 90s for next week with lows in the 70s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.